Hi, this is Venkat Reddy Meredi. This video is about Python assignment on overlapping ellipses. Let me share my screen. So we can see this is the code. And if we run the code, this is the area. Now, uh, briefly show your code working on simple case. In the code I provided, I have defined a point class. As we can see, this is the point class to represent 2D points and an ellipse class to, as you can see, this is the ellipse class to represent ellipses with two focal points and a width. The main method in the ellipse class, that is, this is the main method, calculates the overlap between two ellipses by generating random points within a bounding box and checking if they are inside both ellipses. Briefly show your code working on a more complicated example you came up with. The code I provided is designed to calculate the overlap between two ellipses. It first defines two classes, point and ellipse. As you can see, this is point and this is ellipse, where point represents a point in 2D space and ellipse represents an ellipse based on its focal points and width. The main method in the ellipse calculates the overlap area between two ellipses. I have provided two sets of ellipses, E1, E2 and E3, E4. As you can see, this is the E1 and this is the E2. And calculated the overlap area for both pairs of ellipses. Show the main loop of your algorithm. A random x and y coordinate are generated within the boundary box defined by left x point, right x point, bottom y point, and top y point. As we can see, this is the x and y with left x point, right x point, bottom y point, and top y point. A point object R point, that is, this is the R point, is created within the random x and y coordinates. As you can see, the is point inside a method of both ellipses, that is self and ellipse 2. As you can see, this is the self and this is the self and ellipse 2 is called to check if R point is inside both ellipse. If it is, in target point count is incremented. As you can see, this is the in target point count and it is incremented. After the loop finishes, the overlap is calculated by dividing number of points inside both ellipses, that is in target point count. As we can see, this is the overlap and it is calculated by dividing the number of points inside both ellipses, that is in target point count, by total number of random points generated, that is random position count. And then it is multiplied by total area size of bounding box, that is total area size. As you can see, the overlap value represents the estimated overlap area between two ellipses. Okay, thank you.